In this video, we're going to find out about the top 5 places to visit in Japan. Japan's history is full of stories about samurai warriors, old customs, and amazing inventions. From the calm temples in Kyoto to the high-tech streets of Tokyo, Japan mixes old and new in an interesting way. As we travel through Japan, we'll see famous places that show its rich history. You can admire the beautiful Kinkakuji Temple in Kyoto and feel peaceful at the Fushimi Inari Shrine with its many red gates. Now let's take a look at the top 5 tourist destinations in Japan. Number 5. Hokkaido. Welcome to Hokkaido, a special place in the north of Japan. Hokkaido is famous for its beautiful nature, interesting culture, and yummy food. Hokkaido has lots of different landscapes. There are big mountains covered in snow, forests that are really clean, and lakes with water so clear you can see right through it. People who love being outside and love nature really like Hokkaido. If you like skiing or snowboarding, you should come to Hokkaido in the winter. Niseko is a popular place for people who like these sports. The snow there is really soft, and after you're done skiing, there are lots of fun places to hang out. In the summer, Hokkaido looks like a rainbow because there are fields of flowers everywhere. The lavender fields in Furano are especially pretty. They make the land look purple and green. Sapporo is the biggest city in Hokkaido. It's very lively and has lots of tasty food. There's a big festival there every year called the Snow Festival. It's fun to see the ice sculptures and try different kinds of food at the festival. Hokkaido is also home to many animals like bears, cranes, and deer. There are places called national parks where these animals live safely. Visitors can go there to see them in their natural homes. Lake Toya is a beautiful lake that sits inside an old volcano. People love to relax in the hot springs there or take a boat ride on the lake. The Ainu people are the native people of Hokkaido. They have a really interesting history and culture. You can learn more about them at the Shirawe Ainu Museum. Otaru is a small town with a really old canal. The buildings there look like they're from a long time ago. You can walk along the canal, look at the pretty buildings, and try some seafood. Hokkaido has amazing food. There's so much fresh seafood like crab, scallops, and uni. You can go to the markets in Hakodate and Kushiro to try them. And don't forget to taste the delicious dairy products like soft-serve ice cream and cheese. They're made with milk from local farms. That's Hokkaido for you. It's a place with beautiful nature, interesting culture, and yummy food. If you ever get the chance, you should visit. Number 4. Osaka. Osaka, a lively city in Japan. Osaka is known for its bustling streets, delicious food, and rich history. One of the first things you'll notice about Osaka is how busy it is. The streets are always filled with people going somewhere. But don't worry, it's all part of the fun. There are so many tasty things to try here. You can find everything from street food like takoyaki, octopus balls, and okonomiyaki, savory pancakes, to fancy sushi restaurants. Osaka is also famous for its historic castle, Osaka Castle. It's a big, beautiful castle with a long history. You can go inside and learn all about the samurai who used to live there. If you like shopping, Osaka is the place to be. There are lots of big malls and shopping streets where you can buy all kinds of things, from clothes to gadgets to souvenirs. For a taste of traditional Japan, you can visit the old town of Shinsekai. It's full of old-fashioned shops and restaurants, and you can even ride a retro-style Ferris wheel. One of the most popular attractions in Osaka is Universal Studios Japan. It's a big theme park with lots of rides and shows based on famous movies. It's a great place to spend the day with family or friends. Osaka is also home to a vibrant nightlife scene. There are lots of bars, clubs, and karaoke joints where you can party until the early hours of the morning. If you're interested in history and culture, you should visit the Osaka Museum of History. It has lots of exhibits about the city's past and how it has changed over time. Another interesting place to visit is the Osaka Aquarium, one of the largest aquariums in the world. It's home to thousands of marine animals from all over the world, and you can learn all about them as you explore the exhibits. Number 3. Hiroshima. It's a city with a sad past, but a hopeful future. Many years ago, it was hit by a big bomb during a war. But today, It's a symbol of peace and rebuilding. People from all over the world come here to learn about what happened and to pray for peace. One of the most important places in Hiroshima is the Peace Memorial Park. It's a big park with sad but important monuments. The Peace Memorial Museum tells the story of what happened during the war. It's a sad place, but it's also a place of hope because it reminds us to work for peace. Hiroshima has a beautiful castle called Hiroshima Castle. It's really old and looks like something from a storybook. You can explore the castle and learn about its history. From the top, you can see the whole city. Near the castle is a big garden called Shukein Garden. It's a peaceful place with pretty ponds, bridges, and trees. You can walk around and enjoy the beauty of nature. Hiroshima is also famous for its food. One of the most popular dishes is okonomiyaki. It's a kind of savory pancake with lots of yummy toppings like cabbage, noodles, and sauce. You can find okonomiyaki restaurants all over the city. Another delicious food from Hiroshima is oysters. They're really fresh and tasty because they come from the nearby sea. You can try them grilled or in a hot pot. If you like shopping, you'll love Hondori Street. It's a big shopping street with lots of stores selling clothes, souvenirs, and snacks. It's always busy with people shopping and having fun. Miyajima Island is a short ferry ride from Hiroshima. It's a beautiful island with a big red gate in the water called Itsukushima Shrine. When the tide is high, the gate looks like it's floating. You can walk around the island, see the friendly deer, and try some yummy snacks like momiji manju. Hiroshima is also known for its friendly people. They're always happy to welcome visitors and share their city with them. If you ever visit Hiroshima, be sure to say hello to the locals. Number 2, Kyoto. Kyoto is like stepping into a time machine. Everywhere you look, there are old temples and shrines. It's really amazing. People come from all over the world to see these historic places. One of the most famous temples in Kyoto is called Kinkaku-ji, or the Golden Pavilion. It's covered in gold leaf and sits next to a peaceful pond. It's a must-see when you're in Kyoto. Another famous temple is called Fushimi Inari Shrine. It's known for its thousands of bright orange gates called torii. Walking through them is like walking through a tunnel of color. It's really cool. In the spring, Kyoto is famous for its cherry blossoms. People come from all over to see the trees in bloom. It's really beautiful. There are even special cherry blossom viewing parties called hanami. Kyoto is also known for its delicious food. You have to try the local specialty called kaiseki. It's a fancy meal made up of lots of small dishes. Each dish is like a work of art. One of the best things about Kyoto is how easy it is to get around. You can rent a bike and ride around the city, or take the bus or train. There's so much to see and do, you'll never get bored. Number 1, Tokyo. It's a big city with lots of tall buildings and busy streets. People from all over the world come here because there's so much to see and do. If you like shopping and entertainment, Tokyo is the place to be. There are huge malls and colorful stores everywhere. Places like Shibuya and Harajuku are famous for their trendy fashion and cool shops. The food in Tokyo is amazing. You can find all kinds of yummy things to eat, from sushi and ramen to tempura and okonomiyaki. Don't forget to try some delicious street food like takoyaki and yakitori. One of the most famous sights in Tokyo is the Tokyo Tower. It's really tall and you can see it from almost anywhere in the city. If you go to the top, you can get an amazing view of Tokyo's skyline. Another must-see place in Tokyo is the Sensoji Temple. It's a big temple with a big gate at the entrance. Inside, there are beautiful buildings and statues. Lots of people come here to pray and take pictures. Tokyo Disneyland is a fun place for kids and adults alike. There are rides, shows, and parades featuring all your favorite Disney characters. It's a magical place where dreams come true. If you want to learn about Japanese history and culture, you should visit the Edo Tokyo Museum. It's a big museum with lots of interesting exhibits about life in Tokyo during the Edo period. The Imperial Palace is another important place in Tokyo. It's where the Emperor of Japan lives. The gardens around the palace are really beautiful, especially in the spring when the cherry blossoms are in bloom. At night, Tokyo comes alive with bright lights and colorful signs. Places like Akihabara and Roppongi are popular nightlife spots where you can party until the early hours of the morning. Thanks for coming along on this awesome trip to some really cool places. We hope you had fun exploring the beauty, culture, and fun of each spot. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more travel ideas and advice. And don't forget to leave a comment telling us where you want to go next. Until next time, take care.